guys! Welcome to my 34-week bump date. Oh my gosh! 34 weeks today, and stuff is getting real. But I just can't believe that I'm 34 weeks today. Alright, so let's get right on into some symptoms. The biggest, most intense symptom that I have had this week is acid reflux, and it is awful. I mean, there were some nights that oh my gosh, there aren't even words. It hurt so bad, just straight acid all the way up and down, and it seems to get bad after I eat chocolate, which is so sad, but I'm not going to stop eating chocolate because I can't, because that's what I want right now, really badly. Along with that is my cravings, not even so much cravings, I'm just starving. Like, honestly, the past couple days, I cannot get enough food. I'm hungry 24/7, and it's unfortunate because I don't want the healthy foods that I'm normally eating or that I have been normally eating. I want junk, and it kind of came out of nowhere. So I'm a little disappointed that I want all of this junk, because when I'm trying to eat the good food, it's just so dissatisfying and just not great. But I'm trying to still incorporate a lot of healthy foods along with the junk. Another symptom this week that has been present other weeks as well is insomnia, and it is getting a lot worse too. Like last night I was up at 2 a.m. and I didn't go back to sleep until about 6 something this morning, and I did sleep a couple more hours, but you know, I've had so many nights like that this week that I'm just physically exhausted. I mean, I am just drained. I'm already fatigued from being pregnant, so it's just, it's getting a lot with not sleeping. However, I mean, luckily I stay at home and do stuff around the house, so I can relax when I need to, and I'm really, really thankful for that, because that is my saving grace. I can't nap, but I can at least sit down, prop my feet up, and just relax during the day when I need to. Another symptom this week is a lot more lower back pain than I have had in previous weeks, and I think a lot to do with that is also the cold weather, along with just my belly getting bigger and everything else. So I am having more lower back pain. It's nothing that's unmanageable. I haven't even taken Tylenol or anything like that. It's just one of those things I'm like, oh, James, can you rub my back? And luckily he usually obliges. This week, well, was it this weekend? It was Monday. I went to the gym and got a lot of funny looks. People tend to look at you strange when you're 8.5 months pregnant at the gym, but it felt so good to be back at the gym. I've worked out throughout my pregnancy, but I've just done stuff at home. I haven't been to the gym because at first, you know, I was restricted on what I could do, and then after that I was just doing stuff around here. So it felt great to get back, but I'm definitely not where I was beforehand, which obviously I'm pregnant, so it was interesting, but it was nice to get back. Another symptom this week is the fact that I think my belly's dropped some, or he's dropped some, and not because looking at my belly it necessarily looks like it, because I don't really know, I look at it every day, so it's hard for me to tell if I think it's dropped or not, but more so because he feels super low and it feels really heavy down there, and there's a lot of pressure down there, and not only that, I have to pee all the time. I mean, I've had to for a while, but not like this. I mean, I will literally go to the bathroom and 5 minutes later it feels like I have a completely full bladder again. And I think it's just how he's laying on it or pressing on it. So that makes for lots and lots of bathroom trips throughout the day, which is kind of hilarious. But, you know, when you're running errands, I think I know where the bathroom is of every single store I visit now, because I have to use it. Which is so funny, because before I was pregnant, I would not use public bathrooms for anything, unless it was like an emergency, I'm going to pee my pants. So that is totally different now. Every store I go into, I'm gonna have to stop and go to the bathroom. The exciting things you do when you're pregnant. All so incredibly worth it though. Alright, another thing this week that I've noticed is that most of my maternity clothes are either really tight or they're not really fitting anymore. Not so much like up here or anything like that, it's just they don't cover my belly anymore. Most of the sizes I got were small, and my belly's getting really big really quickly, and it doesn't really cover very well, and so I just feel like I'm the hillbilly all the time because my belly's sticking out of the bottom. And I don't go out in public like that, but around the house and stuff, it looks ridiculous. It really does. But I'm not going to go buy more maternity stuff because I'm almost done. So I'm going to make it work. I'm just going to try to find some tank tops and, you know, some extra long tank tops, because even this one that's a long tank top, it's still short on me. You guys will see when I do my belly shot. Alright, a lot of people have asked about my weight gain, which I don't think I've really talked about my weight or kind of what I do in regards to my weight, because it's a subject that I guess I'm sensitive about? I don't know. But, so basically, I haven't kept track of my weight all pregnancy. I have no idea what weight I started at. I have no idea what weight I am now. Not a clue. There was one point, I don't even remember what week anymore, that I did know where my weight was, and I honestly don't remember what week or even what it was at this point because it was a long time ago, because I accidentally saw the chart. But basically what I do is when I go in to my doctor's appointments, they weigh me every single time, obviously, but I told them at the beginning that I didn't ever want to know my weight. I just wanted to know if I was gaining weight too quickly or not quickly enough. I wanted them to let me know, but otherwise I didn't want to know it. And that is because when I used to have an issue a little bit with my weight where I became obsessive over it, and this was in high school, this was a long time ago, and I would weigh myself like 3 times a day, and it became a numbers game to me. How low could I get the scale? And it wasn't healthy and it wasn't good, and so once I was probably a junior or senior in high school, I just gave up scales altogether, and I've simply relied on how I look in the mirror and how my clothes fit. So I don't ever know my weight, and I'm very happy with that, but they haven't told me at the doctor's that I've gained too much weight or not enough or anything, so I guess I'm right on track. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, so I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. It went really well. Everything looked great. He had a heart rate of, I think, right around 150. And all of that looked good. At my next appointment, which is this coming Tuesday, we will officially set the C-section date, which I kind of thought it was already set, but guess not. So we'll officially set it. So that's exciting. So I'll have a better date for everybody. And I also have to get my strep B test next appointment, which I'm not excited about, but and you know, sometimes if you're getting a C-section, they don't do one, but he said that if for some reason I went into labor and my water broke, that they still want to know if I have strep B or not. So even though he's not coming out that way, there's a chance he could still, you know, contract it or whatever if my water were to break before I had my C-section. So, yep, but that's pretty much it for my 34-week bump date. Let me go ahead and show you my belly. Just keep in mind that stuff isn't fitting very well right now, and I'm not even wearing real people pants. I am wearing leggings because, yeah. Alright, here we go! Alright guys, well that is my 34-week Bump and Bumpdate. I hope you guys are doing so wonderful, and I'm thinking about you guys and praying for you, and I know there's some BFPs out there. That's so super exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, so excited for you guys. And everybody else, I'm praying for you guys, and I hope you're just doing wonderful. I will see you next week in my vlogs and my Bumpdate. Bye guys!